Alright, let's get to it.
All right, we're in! Well, this hideout certainly isn't where the great treasure is hidden.
Maybe not, but look over there. The final item.
You're right! The missing bust of Julius Caesar!
And the missing piece to the puzzle of the lost city and the explorer's treasure. And you can bet your gadgets that wherever the treasure is, Carmen won't be far behind.
That statue is an interesting piece of work, with the wheel symbol, of course, and no gem. Julius Caesar was one of the greatest leaders of Rome. Under his leadership, the empire expanded to include much of Western Europe. Wonder how old this thing is.
Around 2,000 years old, around the height of Caesar's power as the dictator of Rome. Agents, congratulations. Excellent work. I'm sure that you're getting really close to wrapping up this case. I know you were disappointed not to snag Carmen Sandiego this time, but you may still get your chance.
Do you know where she is?
Well, not exactly, but we have a good lead. Acme agents have reported some mysterious goings-on in a lighthouse off the coast of Scotland. It's supposed to be abandoned, but lately there's been reports of a light shining out on foggy nights. A local fisherman mentioned someone matching Carmen Sandiego's description. I want you both to investigate.
We're on that, Chief. And we better not waste any time. If my hunch is correct, she's headed for that lost city.
Not if we stop her first. Agents Hawkins and Argent out.
Mission complete. Let's move on.
It's wild to think that the United Kingdom once had the largest empire in history.
They have a constitutional monarchy, which includes a parliament and a king and queen.
Right. I've even felt the British influence. You know, the Beatles. So, Carmen Sandiego was maybe seen around here? That's hard to imagine with all this fog. It's kind of creepy.
I know what you mean, Hawkins. The fact that there have been many strange disappearances of lighthouse keepers through the years doesn't help any.
What do you mean, strange disappearances?
Oh, yeah. One of the strangest was at the Flannan Isle Lighthouse, where in 1900, 3 lighthouse keepers disappeared without a trace.
Well, with the hundreds of lighthouses around the coast of the United Kingdom, I'm sure there are plenty of weird stories to go around. Let's just keep our minds on the job and then get out of here.
Surprise! And how are my 2 not-so-secret agents doing? Well, it's been fun so far, at least for me. But I'm afraid you really missed the boat back at the Alhambra. The secret was right there. Oh well, gotta run. Catch me if you can.
What? She's gone!
Where'd she go?
You should have checked the colors on the shield. Too late now. You won't get anywhere without this.
Oh no, it's gone!
Not if I can help it.
Well, she's gone, but good work snagging the key, Hawkins. We may have ended up with just what we needed.
That's me, Agent First Class Shadow Hawkins, always ready. But the link between Carmen Sandiego and the Explorer's treasure, you're the one who...
Agents, this is urgent. I need you to find out what that key is for. Now get to it before Carmen Sandiego finds the treasure first.
Sure thing, Chief. Looks like we need to travel to that villa near the Alhambra. Let's go!
Which only means...
So I guess it's easy to understand how Quebec would have been such a strategic place to build a city.
Oh, I know. Right where the St. Lawrence and the St. Charles rivers meet.
Not to mention Cap Diamant, the perfect place for a fort.
We're getting close to the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen.
Vial agents must use this area as a drop-off point. And boy, did we find something here. It's some kind of code book on the 7 continents and their sizes. Look, there's a clue about where to use it.
Whoever left this by the phone made a big mistake. They may come looking for it soon. I'm going to make a quick note in my journal, but we better not hang around too long.
Alright. Let's go to France.
I love France.
Well, chasing Carmen after this lost treasure has sure led us to some beautiful spots. Just look at those ruins down there.
Yep, I love the castles here in France. Chapeau.
Chapeaux are hats, you goof. Chateaux are castles.
Huh. Maybe that's why that guy I talked to earlier was looking at me strangely. I guess I told him we were looking for some vineyards near a ruined hat.
Okay.
This place is a little, creepy to say the least.
It is. I feel like there's something important here, but I think we're missing something we need.
Okay, this is where we need to solve the next puzzle.
Acme Field Guide.
So we need to go somewhere.
Know what? You'll probably like Jordanian food, actually.
What a wild place!
I actually agree. The fabulous buildings at Petra were begun by the Nabateans, an early Arab tribe, in the 5th century BC.
Long time ago.
I've been thinking, too, about Carmen's background. She's earned several degrees in archaeology from prestigious universities, and I know she spent a lot of time here at Petra. We may be on to something.
Really? And look at here.
An archaeologist brush. And it's got a name on it. Sounds Spanish to me. We should keep this. You never know where a clue may be found.
Hey, Hawkins, we'll make an ace detective of you yet.
Let's see here.
Do you see what I see above the door? We should check this out. Oh no! What happened here?
The mosaic's broken, but it doesn't look like we have all the pieces to fix it. Maybe Carmen Sandiego made off with them. She could have hidden them anywhere.
Alright. Well, there's a lot we need to find.
Did you know that
That mountain over there is Popocatépetl, isn't it?
Uh-huh. The volcano whose name means Smoking Mountain.
Didn't anybody ever tell it it's not healthy to smoke?
I think when you're that big, you can pretty much do anything you want.
That's the way Carmen thinks, too. Thinks no one can dampen her big plans. But we're about to throw a little water on her fire.
Let's see. What am I looking for? I don't know. Let's start searching.
Now that is a big bull ring.
This is missing something.
Next time you eat an avocado, think of Mexico. It's an indigenous plant from this area.
Don't forget chocolate. Cacao beans were harvested by the Mayans and Aztecs.
You're right. Where would we be without chocolate?
Somewhere else? I don't know.
Soccer seems to be popular the world over.
I think that's all we need to look for. Let's go to Spain.
Maybe we'll get to see some flamenco dancers.
The Explorer's Villa again. The chief said she'll notify us here in Spain if any vile activity is detected.
Maybe not.
Global trans... There's something naturally exciting about Quebec, as if this place was important even before the city was built here. Acme headquarters is...
I'm trying to figure out what it is that I'm missing. It's like I have no knowledge of what I'm trying to, what country am I trying to go to? Oh, I think I do remember, but I don't know. I need to find,
Whoa! My cow...
I have to say that small restaurants like that are called fondas.
oh,
It's one of the missing pieces from the mosaic.
Buenos dias, amigos. You were commenting on the broken piece? It is from an ancient mosaic I found. In Jordan, actually. 4 pieces I brought back with me for analyzing, you see. Someday I hope to put the whole thing back together.
We're Acme agents on official business. We need those pieces.
I realize this is a little unusual, but, well, we guarantee their safety.
I do not doubt. But there's a little problem. I sent one of the pieces to a colleague. He is staying at the Chateau Frontenac. The other 2 pieces, though, I am sad to tell you, were stolen last night.
Stolen? How interesting.
But don't worry. We're experts at finding stolen items. Will you call your friend and tell him to leave the piece at the Acme headquarters near the hotel? It's in the abandoned carnival warehouse in the lower town.
Consider it done, amigos. I will give you this piece and wish you luck.
All right.
Now that is a big bull ring. Well, look what was hidden in this wall. We're definitely keeping this.
A mosaic piece. It's possible Carmen hid it. She must have been in a hurry, though. Maybe we're closer than we thought.
Yes, indeed. Here's what we have left. Hmm.
Pay dirt! We'll hang on to this. What do you think, Chief?
Good job, agents. You're really making progress on this case. Keep up the good work, and
Uh-oh.
Well, well, Jules. I suppose you and your new pal think you're pretty smart. You may have uncovered some secrets, but the biggest one is still hidden. Why don't you just give it up? You'll never catch me.
Ugh! Carmen Sandiego again. The sooner she's captured, the better. Anyhow, as I was saying, I think you're onto something big here, but watch out. If you're getting close, Carmen Sandiego's bound to try to stop you.
Indeed she will. Indeed she will. So, let's see. We gotta get this done with this Let's Play, I believe. But I don't know where to go next. Oh, wait a minute.
In case you didn't realize...
All right, let's fan out and start gathering important information. Acme has put that old carousel warehouse to good use as their new headquarters here in Canada. I hope someone's home.
There it is.
These guys are great. They do so much more than just deliver cool gadgets.
All right. Now, let's see. Okay.
It's hard being a secret agent in Spain.
How so?
You want to fit in. Hey, maybe we can catch some bullfighting while we're here in Spain.
Well, if we're going to catch anything besides Carmen here, I'd like to catch a bus to Madrid or Barcelona and see the art of Salvador Dali and Picasso. I wonder if Carmen's key...
Whoops. Gotta click the key.
Yeah, now we're getting somewhere. Look at what's on the underside of the lid. We should check it out carefully. Whoa, that's a lot to take in. Are you keeping good notes?
I'm glad one of us is. There are some interesting clues here that I'll note in my journal. They'll be there in case we need them later.
It's the explorer's coat of arms, the emblem of his family line.
And the symbol again. Look, the wheel. And pictures of all the objects Carmen's stolen. And we've recovered.
Those flecks of paint suggest that this used to be colored.
Hawkins, you're actually right. Carmen told us we should have checked the colors.
And I know just the tool for the job. An Acme Photon Frequency Analyzer. Let's check with the chief.
I'm on it already, agents. There's an analyzer being field tested in our headquarters south of the border. Go get it. But make sure you aren't spotted by any vile operatives. This case is really heating up, and Carmen Sandiego can't be too happy that you've trailed her this far. Chief out.
Alright, so let's head back to this location.
You know, I'd be happy.
We have no time for dialogue.
Acme's Mexican headquarters. The seasoned agent casually raps out his famous secret knock. I love this part.
There it is.
For me, just what I always wanted, an honest-to-goodness photon frequency analyzer. I'm keeping this. Just the thing for analyzing old stuff for paint remnants.
And the perfect gift for the agent who has everything. It actually distinguishes wavelengths reflected off a surface.
That's right. That's how our eyes see color. Cool, huh? Physics 101.
Alright.
You know, it kind of...
Let's start looking around. We could learn a lot.
Yes, indeed, Jules. Yes, indeed.
I wonder if
Yeah! Now we're getting somewhere! Look at what's on the underside of the lid. We should check it out carefully. Okay, I'll analyze it. It'll only take a second.
Alright.
Bingo! A complete readout. We can tell exactly how this looked when it was painted.
Every section was a different color. That has got to be significant somehow. It's worth noting in my journal anyway. I wonder if there's anything else in this villa that may help us figure out where to go next.
I don't know. What I do know is this.
Acme Field Guide provides
Already know about that. So now we need to go somewhere. I just don't know where. Oh wait, I just remembered.
Have you ever been to Versailles? I love the smell of the vineyards here.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what it is that I'm looking for. Maybe I shouldn't have skipped it because of the cutscenes, but I want to get this out of the way. I want to finish this Let's Play.
The date on the bridge matches the one in the explorer's parchment. And look at what was behind it. What do you suppose all these mean? Their shapes look familiar.
The parchment stated that we'll need them to unlock the secret. You can bet they're not just a random collection of stones. And they do have familiar shapes, don't they? What was it that parchment said?
I have no idea. We cannot pick it up. But I'm feeling...
Who knows how long Carmen knew about this explorer? He must have been extraordinary.
He certainly hid his treasure well. But I think we've got everything we need here. Let's figure this thing out. We're getting really close to solving this whole mystery.
Indeed. So, this is a tricky puzzle to solve because I don't know much about geography or something like that. I think, let's see. Let's see here. I'm trying to solve these puzzles, but it takes a while longer to like discover the solution. This one's got to be the hardest puzzle. Let's see, it has something to do with how far these countries were. Not countries, miles. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, I got it.
Okay, now this is officially creepy.
Look at that brass inscription. That's not a language I've ever seen. We need to make a rubbing of it so we can take it someplace to figure out.
Let's do it quickly. Maybe it's just me, but this place is really spooky. And Carmen Sandiego keeps boasting about how she's always watching us.
Right on. We should have the chief call ahead to my professor friend in Greece. He was a big help before.
Professor Lonsdale? Will do. Hear that, Chief?
I'm here. Good work, you two. I'll send him a fax of the rubbing immediately. You had better get over there as soon as possible, but try not to be tailed by vile agents. The professor is really paranoid he's being watched.
And I don't blame him. I believe we're headed to Greece.